Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Bandits on Wheels tournament, of course, powered by GameWorks. I'm Cass here with Scotty P, and a lot of games have already gone down so far. Our next one is going to be Mirage versus Multigs, and Mirage, of course, being a tournament winner, has come through this tournament many, many times, a lot of experience, but Multigs might give them a run for their money.
Yeah, certainly Mirage, a name that we have seen many times before. The team of Nibra, Ticos, and Vegas, names well known to anyone who's followed our tournaments in past Thursdays. But as you said, Multigs, they've been going through the bracket very well as well, getting to this round by beating Farmville, a team which was going on a tear of their own. But as you said, this is the winner semifinal. It is effectively a money match. Whoever wins this match guaranteed to finish in the top 4 and therefore guaranteed a share of the prize pool. So this is a big match for both of these two teams as we get them all lined up on demand field. Let's get this party started, cats.
Yeah, should be able to join just momentarily. Everybody get onto the field, and looks like all the players are joining up. Everybody's taking the field, and we're getting ready to play some Rocket League. Put 5 minutes on that clock, and we're letting that face-off start. Starting out already, Nibra looking for a shot. He's got an open net. Mig is able to find a spot and instantly followed up by Tekaz. Very quick start here for the opposing team. And Miletigs. It's a little complicated name to say, but a great start there on the backside as Tekaz finds the opener.
Yeah, I would assume that that's just a mashup of their 3 names, Melio, Bolty, and Migs, the squad there. So, like I said, a bit of a mashup that makes for a bit of a mouthful as well.
Yeah, really trying to do it to us today, but already looking for another opportunity. Great block by Tekaz to be able to keep that outside of the zone. Vegas finds the stop. Nibra, once again, maintaining control, looking for the pass out, but not able to find it as Migs is able to play aggressively on that. Bolty not connecting on that one, but is able to find the outside pass to keep it in the offensive zone for Miletigs here. Another pass shot opportunity. Nibra with the stop. Great drop down from the top post to hold them at 1 for the time being, and now looking to go the other way. Bolty is able to find a great demo, and a counter demo from Tekaz on the Migs is there as well. And Milo Gamer is able to send it all the way down to the corner. Maybe an opportunity going the other way as this one is bouncing, but gonna stay near that midfield area for the time being. It's gonna be a bit of volleyball.
Yes, indeed it is. You know, both of these teams very skillful, so these games are probably going to be won and lost on the little things. As we said, Bolty wasn't able to get the shot earlier, but was able to get the pass to maintain possession. It's going to be whichever these two teams can maintain their continuity, their flow the best, will have an advantage here in this game as we got some more physical play coming out. And, oh, a post!
It's the post. Bolty's with it. Migs is trying to follow this one up as well, but he's going to get dunked over by Nibra. Now going the other way, Miletigs might be trying to put down a scoring opportunity, put their lead at 2, but Bolty's able to send it all the way down the opposite side of the field, easily picked up by Nibra, and sent across the field once again. Tekaz, potential shot, potential pass, but not able to connect on that one, and Migs now the upper deck trying to stay with it, but it really hasn't been able to maintain too much control, and the offense here from Miletigs has really been picking up.
Yeah, on the other side, Mirage, you know, only a 1-goal lead, but it feels like they're playing it a bit safe, which, I mean, we've seen Mirage, they can pop off at any time, so it may just be more of a, you know, feeling out the team, respecting their opposition, but, you know, just haven't really shifted into that go gear yet, but now they do.
Yeah, Nibra able to dribble this one all the way up the field. Finds a great fake, gets the pass off to Tekaz, and beautiful finish. Milo not able to connect on that save, and now a 2-0 lead for Mirage here in Game 1. Of course, it is a best-of-3 series, so you can go down 1, and you can try and potentially come back for that second, but you've got to be able to make counter goals quick, and you got to be able to defend your own net as well. Vegas picks up Mirage's third.
Yeah, a couple plays in a row where blood in the water has been recognized, finding the shooting lanes, finding those angles of attack. Just a nice clean goal from midfield down by Vegas. And just like that, a 1-0 lead has turned into a 3-0 lead. Mirage looking to be in full control of this game as we get near halftime.
Yeah, Mirage opening up the game, but it is Miletigs trying to bounce back, trying to put some shots on net, but the big difference we're seeing out of these two teams right now is Mirage's use of passing. It's always been there. It's been there in previous tournament, and it really shows the amount of chemistry these two teams have. And we'll have to see if Miletigs is going to be able to stop them. Now, going the other way, Bolty, pass over to Migs, the shot, and there's a beautiful 1-2 as Migs is able to find the opener for Miletigs.
Yeah, we saw Bolty with some good passing earlier, gets a sharp angle down off the ceiling. Shallow bounce by Migs with the power, 82 miles an hour. That was a rocket of a shot to get him on the board.
Gotta be pretty happy about that one, but still down 2. And not much time. 2 minutes sure sounds like a lot, but when you're playing like a team such as Mirage, it really isn't. Another great pass and shot. Migs is there to make the stop. Now, Bolty finds the touch. He's going to be answered here in the middle by Vegas. Now Tekka is able to keep control of that one as well and potentially put down an opportunity as Bolty bounces off the far side. Tekka's not able to find the touch. Bolty bounces it back. That's an open net for Mirage, but Milo just barely able to find that touch and keep it in the zone, though this is still in the middle. Finally, Milo able to find the clear, still bouncing across the middle, and it's Migs and Vegas battling it for in the corner. Maybe an opportunity is across the middle. Bolty with the shot. It's dropping down, but it's Nebra there to make the stop and followed up by his teammate to keep it out of play.
Yeah, right now the shot's actually 7-6 in favor of Neoltigs, but it feels like Mirage, despite being down on the shots, has had more pressure and more offense, just getting that sustained time in the zone. And there could be another one. That's a long redirect down, but just wide to the left.
Yeah, slightly unfortunate, wasn't able to go in, but now with 1 minute left on the clock, Neoltig still down 2, and not much time to be able to answer Mirage on the offensive side of things. Looking for a shot. Vegas not able to complete. Still looking for more. Tekka's going up. It's Nebra looking for the flip reset, but not able to find it. This is an open net on the opposite side of the field. It's going to be bounced up, and Vegas may be able to get the touch, but Tekka's is there to make the save as well. Vegas following it up. 30 seconds now on the clock. As Nebra dribbles it past one, but puts it out to the corner, sent the other way by Migs, and Bolty gets a great read on the ball. He's got to be able to stay with this one, though, and Neoltig's time is running down with 15 seconds left. There's not too much time, and Mirage, this might just be another one. Tekka's flip, there it is. That one's gonna seal the deal here in Game 1.
Yeah, Vegas goes in, gets the pressure on the Bolty, doesn't get the demo, but forces them out of the play, and then Tekka's just a slow cruise into the offensive zone, takes it to the house, and that should ice game number 1 here with just 11 seconds left and a 3-goal lead.
Yep, all but a formality at this point, and if you're Neoltigs, you got to be thinking, what are we going to do differently here going into Game 2? Another one to seal the deal as Vegas is able to find the touch to finish it. But, of course, like I said, Neoltigs, the question is, what do you do differently? This Mirage squad has been around this tournament. They've played together for quite some time. They're very experienced and very skilled players, and Neoltigs really haven't seen up to the challenge just yet.
Yeah, Mirage, they kind of started that game slow rolling it a little bit. They just had the 1 goal, and then about halftime, you could just sense they started finding the openings, that extra gear. They just shifted right into that go gear, were able to find the plays, find the open lanes, and then the goals just started flowing.
Yeah, and we talk about shot opportunities. A lot of the time we're talking about Rocket League, but you look at the shots in this game, and Neoltigs is right up there with Mirage, just about tied. I think they have 1 shot less than Mirage, so it's certainly not the shot opportunities that are a problem, but it might be about how high percentage shots are you taking. Are you taking easy shots that are going to get saved, especially when you're playing versus the likes of a team such as Mirage that has a great defensive end as well.
Yes, indeed. 6 saves to 4 in favor of Mirage. Tekka's with the hat trick and the savior performing well at both ends of the field. The Mirage can get you in a variety of ways, and they've put themselves 1 step away from finishing in the money tonight. Just 1 more win will put them into the winners' finals, a place where they have been so many times before, and would sure love to be again.
Yeah, certainly plenty of experience there in the winners finals, but we are getting onto the field here for game number 2. It's Mirage and Neoltigs just waiting for that last player to join. There he is. Put another 5 minutes on the clock, and Mirage potentially able to end it right here, send them onward to the winners finals.
Yes, indeed. A lot on the line here as Neoltigs is going to have to find something here against Mirage. They're going to have to start asking some hard questions, or they could be going down in a quick 2-0 sweep.
Yeah, they also need to pick up some aggression on the defensive end. You saw the save differential in that last game and very, very easily favoring Mirage. I'd like to see some more defense here out of the side of Neoltigs. We'll have to see how they're going to be able to keep it up. Though, on the offensive side of things, might have been able to get an opportunity, but Tekka's clearing it up and taking it off the far right wall. Nice flip. No follow-up. Nebra is there. The shot as well, but Milo able to deflect it out to the corner. Vegas with a follow-up. Migs to keep it out of the net. And this game stays at 0, though this ball is still in the offensive zone here for Mirage. Bolty with the clear. It's out to the corner. 51 by Vegas, but Migs there to follow it up. He deflects it out to the corner. And maybe an offensive opportunity. Other side of things, maybe able to follow up. Bolty with the shot. It's over 2. And Mealtigs are the first to find a goal.
Yeah, and that all started with a rare mishandle by Vegas near midfield. Mealtigs able to get the counterattack started off of that, go right into Mirage's house. They come away with the first goal in this game, but it's just a minute gone, ton of time.
Yeah, and if you're Mealtigs, this is exactly the opening you wanted. This one, I thought that might have bounced in, but Vegas is there for the stop. But the momentum certainly on their side right now, and that's what they've got to use. They've got to use that to try and push them out into the lead here. Pass down the field. Migs looking for it. He gets the deflection, but not enough power, and easily able to stop that one. Another opportunity, but it's cleared away. Vegas finally able to take control of it, but it's Bolty in the corner, dropping a pass out to Migs. The shot just wide left. And Tekaz going to try and take control. He beats out one, looking to beat out Bolty as well. Finds the touch, going forward. He's got his teammate right behind him. Vegas looking for the dribble. He was actually just looking for the demo instead. And a little wonky time around the front of the net. Nobody able to get anything just yet. But Mirage have stayed on the attack, looking for the read, but cleared away once again.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like a weird play on the field, but you could see what they were trying to do. Nibra was following that up. If Tech had got the demo, Nibra would have had the easy follow-up for the tap-in, but the demo didn't happen. The ball ends up cleared away, but Mealtigs still seems like, despite the fact they have equal shots, 5-5, and they do have the one goal in this game, still seems that they're struggling with the aggression level. They're not following up as many touches as they really need to be in the attacking zone against Mirage.
Struggling indeed, and Mirage, after a 5-1 game, haven't been able to put a goal in here in the first half of Game 2, and certainly uncharacteristic of them, but maybe an opportunity. Now going the other way, Bolty pushing it out to the right corner. He's going to follow it up. Vegas going for the read, but unable to find it, and this ball still floating around the midfield. Milo looking for a flick of his own. He gets the follow-up bounce. It's there, but Migs just slightly out of position to get that one. And maybe another opportunity, but not able to find anything as Vegas takes it up the far wall, bouncing right in front of the net. You got to be careful. Migs is up for this one. The shot is there, but it's high. And now chasing it down the other way. Bolty taking control. Vegas with the touch. It's over the middle. And nobody able to connect on that one. Migs with the follow-up shot. It's close, but Tekaz there to complete the save.
Yeah, again, not getting the high danger chances they need to, but that one was dangerous. Vegas just a little bit high and right. Bolty had to make the save on that one. But now Mirage recognizing the time crunch, noticing that they need to find that goal. Starting to show a little bit more naked aggression against Mealtigs here, but still stuck on that 0 as the final minute approaches.
Yeah, and of course, you gotta be careful when you're playing the last minute of play here, when shots like that are gonna come down on you. If you don't have that last man rotated back, you're gonna have to pay the price, and could be something right here, but Vegas taking control of it, putting it off the far wall, and maybe looking for a flick. He bumps it up. Nobody there to follow it up. Good bump, but this one's still going the other way, and Bolty's there to follow up. He's looking for the deflection. It's over the middle. No one there to follow it up. And now, maybe an opportunity for Vegas. He's going to take control of it, pick up a couple boost pads, flicks one that's deflected away by Bolty. And another follow-up opportunity. It's to Tekaz, but blocked by Bolty once again. Bolty's feeling like a brick wall in net right now and looking to keep it that way.
Bolty and Migs both with savior medals, keeping the clean sheet up into the final 30 seconds. Bolty in particular has had some great defensive decisions, been defusing some of these Mirage attacks before they can even happen, but they're pressing in here these final 10 seconds.
10 seconds remain. Mirage need to put down one, but Migs finds a massive clear down the opposite side of the field. Tekaz now taking control. He gets bumped out of the way. This one might just hit the ground. Indeed it does. Mealtigs take game 2, and we are headed to a game 3.
Yeah, so it felt like it was touch and go for both teams at various points in this game, but Mealtigs, they get the one goal and they manage to make it be enough. Both teams plenty of chances. Again, 10 shots aside, but the absolute brick wall defense 8 saved by Mioltic, 7 saved by Mirage. So a defensive extravaganza, not a lot of scoring. The 1 goal ended up being enough.
Yeah, and Meal Tig's taking up the words right out of my mouth. I said they needed to play more aggressive on the defensive side of things, and they did it this game. And this time around, they're able to pick up a game and find the clean sheet up against Mirage. That's not something you see in this tournament too often, is Mirage not able to pick up a single goal in a game, but Mealtig's able to hold them back for the time being. Mirage, though, of course, being one of the super strong teams in this tournament, are certainly looking for this Game 3 win.
Yep, and we've seen not only dominance from Mirage, but we've also seen over the tournaments, we've seen resiliency as well. So we'll see if they can bounce back from that loss in Game 2. This is a decider in Game 3. One of these two teams will be booking it to the winner's final. One of these two teams will be finishing in the money. Who will it be? We'll find out in just 5 short minutes.
Indeed, of course, still an opportunity down in the losers bracket, but there's nothing to be worried about right now. You want to stay in the winners of Vegas. Oh my goodness, he finds the flick right off the top of his car and is able to find the opener for Mirage. What a shot.
Yeah, catching Mioltigs in transition, makes trying to get back, does not have enough time, so Vegas, a clean lane, playing with house money, opens the account for Mirage.
Very happy about that one. Mirage dropping their dry streak in their last 5 minutes, and now still looking for more opportunities. You see Takaz right there, almost able to find something, but this one's deflected towards the middle. Milo able to keep it there. Deflecting it away is Migs. And Vegas with a shot down the field. This should be cleared away pretty easily by Bolty. Indeed it is. Over the middle. Nibra trying to chase it down, but not able to connect. Tekaz over the front of his own net, interrupted by Bolty and sent back out to the corner. Milo taking control once again, but giving it off to Niberius. Looking for the pass upfield, but just hasn't been able to connect. It's been Mealtig stuck in their own defensive end. Or excuse me, Mirage stuck in their own defensive end for about a minute here. And maybe another passing opportunity. That's high, though.
And it's the unselfishness of Meoltigs that's maintained this pressure. You know, taking the time, putting the ball away from Mirage, reversing field, finding open lanes, not necessarily being selfish and going for the own shot, but just creating an opportunity for whoever. It hasn't resulted in a goal yet, but a lot of zone time.
Yeah, shot opportunity there, cleared away. The follow-up, it's off the post. Milo was going to want that one back. And Vegas puts it out to the corner. Maybe something follow-up from there. Nebra drops this one above the top. Nothing else coming out of that. Followed up by Tekaz. The shot's there. It's off the far post. Just barely, though, and Bolty able to put it out to the corner. But so far, struggling in the defensive end. Haven't been able to find a clear. That's a great touch. Is he going to be able to find the follow-up? Yes, it is. Shot down the field, but it's wide right. Nebra able to take control of it once again, looking forward. Flip reset. He's going to be able to find the follow-up. No, it's Bolty to interrupt the play and get rid of it.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of tangles between Meoltigs. The player that's best oriented to try to take that clear is not the one that eventually ends up getting the touch. And so Meoltigs has not gotten some clear counterattacks, so they should have had them. They easily could have had a goal or two at this point, but the communication just maybe not 100% there in this match.
Yeah, and another centering pass that goes untouched here, but a great read by Milo, able to keep this one in the zone. This one's bouncing over the middle as well. Bolty, shot, blocked away by Tekaz. No follow-up. They're going to give it off to Vegas. Going to see if he can't interrupt him is Milo, but he's not able to find the read. Potential centering pass as Nebra's going up for the shot, but not nearly as much power on it as he wanted. Migs is able to find the clear down the opposite side of the field. It's Tekaz. It's going the other way, and Bolty able to find the interruption. Maybe an opportunity for Milo, but Nebra with a great stop once again. And maybe able to find this clear finally for Mirage. No, it's going to be Mealtigs. Able to keep it in the zone. This one's right over the middle, looking for the shot. But Tekaz is there. The follow-up as well. It's a dropping ball, but nothing to be taken lightly as Tekaz is able to find the clear.
Yeah, Meoltigs definitely improving their positioning through midfield. That last shot came in because Nibra wanted to clear it out, wanted to drive out with that ball, but had nowhere to go because Melio absolutely penned them in. But could be an opportunity for Mirage, but it's whipped wide.
Certain potential. If Mirage put one more in, that could seal the deal at this point in the game. And right up in front of their own net, not able to capitalize, able to juke out one, able to juke out two as Milo's going down the opposite side of the field. Now, centering pass, it's there, but nobody there from Yultigs. Bouncing back into the corner, Bolty out of boost, is going to have to go back for it. Miggs there, Bolty's up for the shot, it's high once again. Milo with the shot, it's in the top right corner, but blocked away by Nibra. And Miggs going to bounce it off the far wall, hoping one of his teammates can get it. Cleared away by Tekaz. Still keeping in the zone, looking for the shot opportunity. He fakes out one, but Vegas stays with it and is able to find another stop. Now Mirage, maybe with an opportunity to go down the other way and find the game winner.
Yeah, just 30 seconds left. Mirage this time with the clean sheet to build on. Nibra been the absolute brick wall back there, has the 4 saves, but everybody getting involved in this defensive clinic. It is still just a 1-goal game, though, in the final 15 seconds.
15 seconds left. Bolty's got to get this out of the zone quickly. He gets the boost. He gets cleared to the opposite corner. Sent down the field. Tekaz is able to find the touch with 2 seconds left on the clock. He's putting a shot on net in his own. And oh, Miggs puts in his own net. Either way, it's Mirage taking the series 2-1 with a 2-0 win.
Yeah, it was a bit of a pinball action there between Bolty, Miggs, and the left post. Not a whole lot you could do for that one. Had to go up for the attempt. But it is Mirage going to come away with the clean sheet and the 2-1 victory here. They go on to the winner's final. They will be facing off against Up, Down, Left, Right, who beat Empire 2-0 in the other winner's semifinal.
And of course, if you're Multi, you can't be too happy or too upset about that result, rather. Put up a great fight against one of an incredibly strong team such as Mirage, but unfortunately just not have enough power in the end, falling down. Mirage moving on, and of course, like you said, going to be playing versus Up, Down, Left, Right.
Yep.
And with that, we're going to be headed to a quick break. When we're back, it is going to be Mirage and Up, Down, Left, Right, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity. About humanity. It's all about humanity.
Welcome on back to the Bandits on Wheels tournament powered by GameWorks. Of course, I'm Katz here with Scotty P. And after Mirage able to take down their opponent, they're now up versus up, down, left, right.
Yeah, and a bit of an interesting storyline here. One of the last tournaments that I cast, Empire actually beat Mirage in the match where they were up against each other, but up, down, left, right, able to easily handle Empire 7-3 and 1-0 straight sets in the last match. So we'll see what happens here when up, down, left, right matches up against Mirage. Let's see who is able to take the win here in this best of 5, get their way into the Grand Championships. Couple nice things coming out of this. They'll be guaranteed a top 2 share of the prize pool, and they will guarantee themselves a game advantage in that Grand Championship.
Yeah, and that's always something you want to go for is that one game advantage. Of course, we're not doing bracket resets in this tournament. It's the way it's always been run, is that one game advantage. And that really puts you. You win one game in that grand final, you are one game away from taking home the prize. But already looks like we're loaded into this one. 5 minutes on the clock, and let's play some Rocket League.
Yep, you know the names for Mirage on the other side, up, down, left, right. We've got Josher Squasher, we've got Bacony, and we've got Peyton joining in on the field on the blue side here with some early attacks, but no shots as of yet.
Now, trying to get shots down the field, and it's very early in the game. A lot of teams really like to fill each other out, but up, down, left, right, playing pretty aggressively right here. And I like that touch. That could have been an opportunity, but Nebra able to clear it out to the left corner. Actually pinches it backwards. Tekaz is able to find the follow-up. Maybe something down the left-hand line here, but it is going to be Peyton taking control of it here on the far left wall. Able to get past one defender, but not the second as Nebra takes control and gets the pass out to Vegas. Looking maybe for that gentle touch, but unable to find anything, and this could be up, down, left, right, going the other way.
Yep, indeed it is, but Mirage able to rotate back, not really giving them a open lane to look at. But also Mirage seeming to struggle with the clears a little bit, so chance for up down to build some pressure if they can maintain this possession as that one's whipped high.
Yeah, great play there by Nebra, though. Able to get a long clear, but of course, when you do clears like that, you're just giving away possession. The other team can slow it down. They can look for passes. They can look for plays, such as this. Joshua Squasher, he's going in deep here. Bacony puts the ball out to the corner, and I think he's waiting for his teammate to come and grab this one, but a potential opportunity is Vegas looking for the double touch. He finds it, but Joshua Squasher in the perfect spot to make that stop.
Yeah, steep angle on that double touch, but read brilliantly by Josh. Gets the car on it, gets it cleared out. Not even a second opportunity in on that one, but it was a dangerous shot and well-executed save.
Yep, still looking at 0-0. Just about 2 minutes have passed in this one, and Mirage still in the attack. Good pass. Tekaz with the shot and able to beat the defender. Finds the opener here for Mirage with 3:04 on the clock.
Yeah, Josh got the save around to the corner, but Nebra ready and waiting, puts it right back to Tech. They can't make the follow-up save, so it is first blood to Mirage at the 3:04 mark.
Mirage coming out swinging, but of course, on the other side of things, looking two big demos from Tekaz. He picks up 2 back-to-back demos, and that just about kills the attack here on the opposite side of things. Tekaz able to find a clear of his own. Bacony puts it out to the corner, though. And a follow-up from Tekaz. It's a shot, but blocked by Peyton. And Peyton looking to stay with this one, but taken in the 50. Nebra with another touch, and Joshua Squasher finally able to find the touch in the midfield. Should be able to start the attack. Peyton shot over top. Nothing coming out of this one. Bouncing another shot, but that one's just high. And this one's bouncing right on net. For the time being, it is up, down, able to keep it inside the offensive zone. Starting to produce opportunities, starting to produce shots just like that. While they haven't been on target, it's better to get a shot than just sit back on defense. Joshua Squasher taking this one slow, looking for that centering pass. Bouncing up again as Peyton finds the demo, but Nebra, plenty of patience. The shot might be high. Followed up, still in front of the net, another there, but Peyton puts it out to the corner and should be able to find the shot. Nebra gets back in time. Once again, another opportunity. It's off the bar and out to the left. And opportunity after opportunity right now for up, down, but just unable to capitalize.
Yeah, and chalk that up to the absolute poise of Nebra. Getting the save at one end, getting it worked out to the other end for the chance, but then recognizing that Mirage is a bit overextended, rushes back and is able to make a stop once again. Just working their way back and forth, back and forth. It's like a track meet for Nebra, but getting the job done, and they are rewarded with a goal.
And they're able to find the hole in the defense right there. Looked like the over-rotation from up, down, left, right, really biting them. And Ibra able to capitalize on top of that, making it a 2-0 lead here for Mirage in Game 1.
Yep, a bit of an overreach, as you said. Vegas bringing out the Windex, absolutely cleans that back wall, had that ball with no defenders anywhere around.
Now looking to start their drive the other way. They get a deflection. It's off the back wall. Shot opportunity. Bar down. Still in front of the net. Still there, the follow-up, it's bouncing. Is it going to go in? It's still on the goal line, but oh my goodness. An unfortunate break there for Up Down as they're not able to capitalize off that play.
Yeah, I think you had about 4 separate attempts, 2 saved and 2 hit the post. Probing all around the net are Up Down, asking the questions but not finding the answers as we're down to about 40 seconds here in game 1.
Doc goes down the field. Joshua Squasher dropping it off to Bacony. He finds the shot, and that's going to cut the lead in half. Beautiful play here. Peyton passed to Joshua and dropped on down to Bacony. No chance for the defender here in the backfield, and makes it a 1-goal game.
Yeah, it took 9 attempts, but finally one goes right on in. Perfect hook and ladder right up the field. 1, 2, 3, and they are on the board. But still, it's Vegas gonna come right back. Mirage straight up to a 2-goal lead once more.
Yeah, Mirage answering a goal with another. Nebra just able to beat out the defender in Vegas. Perfect spot, perfect time. Able to capitalize once again in 30 seconds now on the clock with a 2-goal lead. It's certainly doable, but very, very challenging to get back on top. You've got to be able to take it very methodically, but doing it very quickly the other way.
Yeah, that is tough. And the seconds just continuing to tick down in their own end as Vegas just goes over the top. That was on target, but not particularly threatening. But what was even more threatening was the amount of seconds that have run off the clock. A win for Mirage here, all but a certainty.
Yep, all but a formality at this point. Quick little pass over the middle. This one's just going to drop, well, eventually. And Mirage will take game 1. 3-1. Very, very late goal in the end. They're able to find the answer. But of course, the question, as always, up, down, left, right. What do you do differently? You had more shots than Mirage there, but the saves weren't up to par.
Yeah, and I think the rangefinder maybe just a little bit busted for Up Down. He had shots, either short of the net to one side or the other, whipped just a little bit high. Mirage did a good job with the defense, had 5 saves on those 9 shots, but those other 4 shots had power, could have been dangerous, just need to be placed just that extra little bit better.
Yeah, and up, down, they've had the possession. They've been able to play aggressive on the ball, aggressive on the 50s as well, and they aren't scared to go for one more of those upper aerials. So up, down, still certainly a team to be menaced with, and we'll have to see if they're going to be able to come back here in game 2. We're loaded in, 5 minutes on the clock. Ready, shot opportunity. Bacony able to capitalize and makes it a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and that is going to be an absolute shot in the arm. They tried to get the momentum going last game, and Mirage came right back with a counter punch, but they want to come out here. They set the tone early with the kickoff goal. 3 seconds, and they are right up in the lead here.
Very comfortable about that one. Of course, always a little bit of a fluke when you're picking up a face-off goal in the back end, but Mirage taking it in stride, not worried about it at all, as Tekaz working his way back. The touch is there, the double isn't there either. Niebuhr's got to stay with this one. He's able to find a great touch over the top of Joshua Squasher, and Vegas off the top wall, looking to stay with it, gets the bounce, gets the touch, but Peyton able to track this one down, staying in the middle with Niebuhr. The shot's there, but deflected away. Tekaz once again with it, but not able to find the passing opportunity he wants it as it gets cleared the other way.
Yeah, a bit of end-to-end action here as both sides getting looks, but it drops straight to Peyton on the doorstep. Double the lead for Up Down.
Yeah, great pass to himself from Peyton if he intended that. Off just that corner on the top wall that allows the ball to drop directly down. Great patience from Peyton as he's able to capitalize on that one as well. And now a 2-0 lead going the other way, looking a lot different in comparison to last game. But Tekaz, he likes his physicality, especially when he's picked it up, and looks like that's what he's doing right now.
Yeah, Tech does like direct. We've seen the demos come out, not just in the last match, but this one as well. They don't get a shot out of it this time, but certainly were able to get the ball in deep and get some possession. But Up Down coming out with some demos of their own.
Got a great reaction. Tekaz shot dropping over the middle. Peyton's able to keep this one inside the zone and able to find the clear as well. Tekaz shot wide left. It's going to be followed up by Joshua Squashers. He stays with it, gets it stolen out under him from Tekaz, and Tekka's not able to find the read he wanted, but able to keep it in the zone. The shot's there, but Bacony in the back of the net able to find that stop. Nebra, once again, pass over the middle, looking for the shot. That one's dropping down, and another beautiful passing play from Mirage results in a goal.
Yeah, that one's tough because you have two Mirage players both going up for it, crossing in the middle. Josh trying to commit off the backboard, but it's Tat getting the bar down ski. And so that lead cut in half. We're about a third of the way through game 2. Mirage fighting back.
Mirage looking for more now as Tekka is able to stay with it, looking for the read up against Peyton, but not able to find it. Shot goes down the field, and Vegas able to scoop it up very comfortably. But it drops a pass over the middle. Nebra should be able to stay with this. Indeed, he does. Now, looking for that follow-up shot. The pass is there. Vegas with the backflip to follow it up. What a goal there. And now we have a tie game.
Yeah, and Nebra coming out with a nice move, spinning and then getting a flip in the opposite direction to drop that down to Vegas. And the Vegas, as you said, with the finesse backflip into the bottom corner, finds the tight window. And so 2 minutes into this game, and we're back to square one.
Yep, call it a 0-0 game at this point if you want to, because that's all that matters on the score line. And now it's going to be up-down, going the other way, looking for a drive. Bacony right over top of the net, but gets the ball stolen away by Tekka, finds a demo on his own as well. Vegas in the corner, dropping it over the middle, gets that second touch as Vegas able to find a demo into Peyton as well, but it is Joshua Squasher able to stay in possession. A lot of very, very good patience there from Nebra, but unfortunately doesn't work for him at the end of the day. Pass over the middle, and nothing coming out of that one either.
Yeah, and you can really see the personalities of Mirage in their playstyles. Nebra likes to be that kind of calculating touch. Tech likes to get in there and just absolutely throw the body around, and then Vegas coming in with the finesse, couldn't get it around Peyton there, but you could tell there was some swagger in his eye.
And that's a situation where you can obviously go for that one-on-one, or you can use your teammate. You're in a 1 versus 2 situation, and a lot of times you want to either go for that demo or go for a passing play. Great shot, though, on the backside of this play, as Joshua Squatcher is able to find the angle off the rebound.
Yeah, Nebra didn't get quite enough on that. It's just a flat bounce, easily read by Josh, and then up-down, contributing all 3 of them offensively. Everyone's got a goal.
Picking up the goals and sharing the love across the team, but now it's up to Mirage to tie it up once again. Looking to chase this ball down as Tekkazi puts it out to the far corner. Looking for the shot, it's there and beats the defender. We're back to a tie game.
Yeah, TAC doing a great job really asserting themselves in this game. That's their second goal, has a savior medal, has been getting the demos left, right, and center. But recognizing the opportunities for Mirage, seeing that the aggression needed to be applied, did it there, and once again we are tied with 90 seconds left on the clock.
Looking for an opportunity now the other way is Mirage, staying with it. Possession lost, and now up-down with the shot opportunity, but Vegas there to block. Bacony with the follow-up, just barely saved away, and Mirage keep this game tied.
Yeah, that one I thought had bottom right corner written all over it, but they managed to scoop it off the goal line at the last second. I don't even think there was a save credited, but certainly a team defensive effort by Mirage, keeping this one tied as we're just inside the 1 minute warning.
Yeah, Mirage with a little bit of a scramble inside the box, but finally able to get it to go the other way. Peyton, big demo, gonna slow down the tempo a little bit as the clear goes the opposite side of the field. Tekka's gets the touch. Bacony's gonna stay with this one. He's gonna control it. He's able to find it, but he's got no boost going the other way. Gonna drop it off to Peyton. The shot's there, but Vegas, once again, able to stay with it. Going for the air dribble of his own, but interrupted by Joshua Squasher with a great read the other way. Pass over the middle, but interrupted by Bacony. And this shot's on net. This might just go in. No, far post. Vegas able to keep it out of the corner. 15 seconds now on the clock. Still looking at a tie game between these two squads as Niberek puts it out to the corner, looking for the pinch, not able to find it. Bounces right in front of the net, and Bacony finds a touch the other way. This could be an opportunity. It's cleared away to the corner. It's still up, though. Peyton put the shot on net, but Vegas great tracking to shut that one down, and we're in overtime.
Yeah, a ton of opportunities for both teams. 16 shots for Up Down, 12 for Mirage. 28 shots between the teams. We've come up with 6 goals here. 3 apiece in this game, too. It's overtime. Mirage a chance to take it a match point. Up Down a chance to equalize. And we are seeing some absolutely stunning play here.
Yeah, and looking for a shot already was Vegas from the top field, but not able to capitalize. Peyton putting it out to the corner. Tekka staying with it. It's a pass over to Bacony as he takes control. Peyton puts a shot on net, but Vegas is there to make the stop. Now Nebra taking control. He's going for the air dribble. Finds it over one defender, but able to drop it across the middle. Nobody back in time to be able to find that shot. Now Tekaz sends it across the field once again. Finds the demo on Bacony, but not before he found the touch towards the middle. Cleared away by Nebra. Shot opportunity, but Nebra once again with the clear. Maybe something the other way is the shots on net, but Josh or Squash are able to find the stop.
Yeah, I would have liked to see him take maybe another half second or a second, get that ball a little bit closer to the net, see if they could develop something just a little bit more high danger, because that was just a quick little snap on and a very easy save for Josh, their 4th of the game.
Yeah, and the saves have been non-stop from these two teams. Been a brick wall on the defensive end, but the shot, the pass, it's there! Beautiful play, Josser Squasher to finish it off. Peyton with a beautiful pass to the middle. This is exactly what they needed to be able to tie this series up.
Yeah, I don't think you could get any more textbook than that with that infield pass. Nibber was in position defensively, but that is a tough read to make with almost the entire net to shoot at for Up Down. So they make the execution. They go top shelf under the bar. Josher Squasher with the game winner. They've equalized this series at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and now both teams fighting for match point in this coming one. You look at shots across the board and Up Down leading in shots. Not by much, though, but the saves across the board, likewise, just about the same. But very quickly, it looks like we're going to be loading into this third game. Winner of this will be headed to match point.
Yeah, these two teams recognizing an even match, recognizing kindred spirits in each other, not wasting time with the between match screen, readying up immediately. They want to get right back into it.
And indeed we are. Nebra battling it out in the midfield, not able to stay with it. As Bacony takes control, but not before Vegas goes up for it. He might have just barely had enough boost. No, it's a pass over to Nebra, but Bacony, great use of the physicality, able to find a touch on his car. And oh, I thought that was in for a second, but it is, though! Josher Squasher with the follow-up, able to put down a very quick first goal here for Up Down.
Yeah, just like so many shots for Up Down, it caroms off the post, but then they are in time to make the follow-up to the opposite side of the net. And so, just like last game, it is Up Down coming away with that opening goal.
What a great start there. Very quick goal, set the pace of the game exactly like you want it. But now, you have to be able to keep up the offensive pressure. Peyton's looking to do so, but gets bumped away. Vegas, keeping it in the zone. You got to be careful when you've got 3 players up, and Nebra's looking to go forward, beats Bacony, and now looking for that centering pass, but unable to find it. There it is, but nobody there to stay with it. Another opportunity, but Tekaz is up just a little bit too late. Staying with it is Tekaz. He's positioning himself directly in front of that ball to stop that shot opportunity. And a pass over the middle. It's a great play. Josher Squasher now with his second.
Yep, and that is Bacony turning the corner here. The high elevated pass out of the corner. Nibra's there, does get a touch there at the front post, but it's not enough. That just puts it into the opposite corner. So just barely a minute gone. Up Down now. I believe this is their biggest lead of the series. Or tied for it at least.
Definitely is, and they've got to be pretty comfortable with this one, but you can't let go of the gas pedal just yet. Another shot opportunity coming out of them, and the offense is certainly there. You look at the positioning of some of their cars sometimes, and they will have 3 players upfield, very far upfield as well, so gotta be careful. Nebra, shot on net. Josher Squasher there to make the stop. Now maybe going the other way as Bacony is able to take control of this. He's able to chase it down as well, beating out Vegas. There's only one person back. It's Tekaz, but he's able to find the touch. Peyton might be able to send this the other way. No, it's Nebra looking for that centering pass over the middle. Bacony to flex it high. And Joshua Squasher with a no-nonsense clear sends it down the field.
Yeah, and no nonsense is exactly how up-down needs to be playing. You know, yes, they have the 2-goal lead, but they need to stick to their play style. Just get the job done. Don't let Mirage back into this game. They're out shooting them 4 shots to 2. They don't want to let Mirage get any sustained time of that blue end to get those shot after shot after shot opportunities, but that's a 2-on-1. Could be developing, as that's a waterfall down by Vegas, but it doesn't go on target.
Yeah, and even in that situation, you gotta give credit to Bacon. He wasn't able to find the touch, but he zoned off that ball. Didn't give him even that opportunity. And now, it's still going to be up, down, left, right. On the attacking side of things, Bacon looking for the fake, but not able to say, and he finds anything out of boost, battling here in the corners. Not really able to stay with it, loses it up here on the top side. Big demo on the Joshua Squasher should slow down the attack as well, but the opportunity's there. Bacon shot just wide in the top left corner, and maybe an opportunity for Tekaz now going the other way. He's trying to get this pass over the middle, and that might be it, but no, it's Peyton clearing it out to the other side, going coast to coast with the ball. Still staying with it, and finally able to find the clear into the opposing zone.
Yeah, up, down, doing a great job of playing with the lead here, recognizing that they don't need to overextend. As soon as they've given up possession, rushing back as 3, resetting, finding that defensive rotation, and Mirage just runs into an absolute wall there. They're not able to penetrate. Finally, Tekos gets a one-on-one.
Yeah, and a bit of a mistake here. Bacon and Peyton both bouncing or hitting each other right there, not allowing that last man back, and just getting beat up on the top side. Tekaz, though, with a great shot, great flick over top the defender, and makes it a 1-goal game. 1:34 left on the clock. Not much time, but certainly enough.
Yep, indeed, when you have it within 1 goal, well, it's not within 1 goal anymore.
It definitely isn't. A quick play, you know, it's always the caster's curse. You always talk about something and just certainly goes the other way. Joshua Squasher capitalizing off a bit of a misplay there. Perfectly placed shot, though, in that upper left corner, and makes it a 2-goal game once again. Mirage still with a hill to climb.
Yeah, well, what is a curse for one is a blessing for another. Josh has been sublime in this game. Hat trick off 4 shots. Also has a pair of saves for up, down, doing everything they need. Wanting to take them to match point here. As Peyton leaves that for Bacony, and that's going to get past Vegas.
And great play here. Beautiful presence of mind for Peyton just to leave this ball. He knows there's nothing else he can do. Goes for the demo on Vegas, and Vegas, while he's forced to jump, he can't go forward. Finding that left side is a great shot. It makes it a 3-goal game once again. For up, down, left, right, and Mirage, if you're still in this game, of course, you want to be able to potentially come back in this one, but you've got to think about changing your play style up a little bit.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I want to... Well, never mind. We'll talk about Tekos first.
Yeah, great shot, Vegas, with a gentle pass, just touching the wheels of his car, and Bacony, I don't know if he was too deep inside the net there, but able to get past him. A 2-goal game, once again, 52 seconds. Well, unlikely, certainly possible to be able to put up 2 goals and potentially send us to overtime.
Yeah, but we've seen Mirage score, you know, just back-to-back goals very, very quickly, but that is exactly what they're going to have to do here. And right now, just struggling to get it past midfield as Bacony wins that challenge. And it's in deep, and once again, precious seconds running off the clock. It's the final 30 as Nibra being harassed on their own backboard.
You know, trying to send it down the field, maybe an opportunity, but Peyton is the first one up and staying with it. Flip reset there. It's going to stall out some extra time on the clock for themselves as well. It gets cleared the other way, and Vegas not able to find the free jump that he wanted. Now, bouncing directly over the middle, but with 8 seconds left, there's not nearly enough time, even if you were to score right now. And yeah, 3 men down the opposite side of the field, up, down, left, right, take game 3 and put themselves at match point.
Yeah, just very, very well played game by them. And you can see 10 shots to 6. getting a clear advantage at the offensive end. Josher Squasher with the hat trick. Bakeny adding one with a couple of assists as well. And Peyton, even though they didn't figure a lot in the scoring sheet, did a lot of great things, especially on that assist of the goal to Bakeny, which was what I was going to mention earlier. You know, as you said, dropped the ball off to Bakeny, moved in. Not only did they threaten the demo, forced Vegas to have to make the jump, but also served as a bit of a screen there. So even though Vegas did have a chance to go for that shot, had to kind of be guessing for that first half second or so as to where that ball is going. So it was kind of a twofold thing there. Getting the demo attempt, or at least threatening it, and then getting the screen down. And so Peyton, even though they're not getting the touches, not getting the goals or the saves, doing exactly what Up-Down needs. And so as a unit, performing very well, and that's why they are on match point here against Mirage.
Yeah, and it's always important to note as well, up, down, left, right, with 3 assists out of the 4 goals they scored. So, Rocket League's a team game, but up, down, left, right, certainly proving it and looking to continue to prove it. We are loaded into game number 4. Series point here for up, down. Will they be able to finish it off, or will Mirage be able to hold on?
I like Mirage here to at least force a game 5. We saw it in the last set against Miategs that they were able to come back after taking the loss in game 2, took that win away in game 3, came up with the clean sheet. But their backs against the wall again here in game 4. Let's see what they've got.
Able to already start out their all offensive drive, but Bakeny clearing it down the opposite side of the field. Peyton to stay with it and look for that centering pass. It's there, but Tekaz with a great little flick to get rid of it and send it down the opposing side. Mirage, the question is, of course, what do they want to do differently in this game? You go down 2 goals, you got to be able to change something. You can't play the same play style, and so far, we're not seeing too many changes.
Yeah, particularly it seemed like Up-Down had a lot of focus on Nibra. Nibra is the player that they like to take a little bit of time. They like to calculate their touch. They don't just bang it in. They really think about where they're going with it. But Up-Down is not giving them that time. They are really harassing them, even against their own end. Up-Down had a forecheck going in hard on Nibra and was able to generate some turnovers and some shots and goals.
Looking to keep that up. Now Peyton able to find the touch, but he gets demoed. Vegas drops it right over top, and Bakeny able to stay with it, just barely able to get the flick past Vegas as well. The shot's there, but deflected away right in front of net. Peyton able to push it out into the corner and out of the danger zone, just barely in time, trying to chase it down as well. Flicks it well high, but it's Vegas with a shot. The pass is there, and that's kind of I want to see out of Mirage. I want to see more passes. I want to see more shots just like that. Certainly, it didn't go in, but it's the idea that counts. Shot on an empty net, though, here from Josher Squasher finds the back of it.
Yeah, speaking of the idea that counts, from a long distance, you just throw the ball at the net and see what happens. Nobody's back. Nobody even has a chance to get back. And so once again, it's Up-Down opening the scoring in this game. So far in this series, the team scoring first has won all 3. Twice that's been Up-Down. Let's see if it could be a third. As Bakeny, no! Vegas scoops it off the goal line.
And so close right there to adding on to the lead, but Vegas able to find the stop. And right now, Mirage really picking up the demo game, really picking up the physicality. But, while they do that, you gotta remember that if you're demoing, you're not going after the ball. Vegas, though, going for a touchdown the opposite side of the field, looking for maybe an opportunity, but once again, taken down the other way. Bakeny up versus Vegas. Vegas able to find the stop. Tekaz with another demo, and the demo's really picking up right now.
But you've got to remember the Rocket player traditional priorities. It's boom over boost and boost over ball. Ball always comes last.
Yeah. Oh, a little unfortunate that ball comes last sometimes, but I could have sworn it was boost over ball, or excuse me, ball over boost. Are we sure we aren't wrong on that one?
Either way, it's boom over everything as Tekaz gets taken out by Peyton. Once again, Up-Down trying to get in, harass, forecheck. Mirage holding their own here, but just down 1. But Bacony, a great job there to hold that one out as we're in the final third of this game. Up down just a 1-goal lead, hanging on for dear life, trying to close this out.
Yeah, and a lot of down low gameplay right now. Too high up in the air. The shot's there. And you can see a lot of these players running very minuscule on boost, and I think this might be a strategy for Mirage. Try and starve him from boost for a bit, but finally able to get this one out of the zone, just barely able to stop that one on the goal line. Looking again, the shot's there, he's able to beat him, and Tekaz finds the equalizer. 1:08 left on the clock.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. Nibra gets the flip reset pass across. That's something you'd usually see out of Vegas or Tech, but it's Nibra this time. Gets it across to Tech, finds the bottom corner. A minute 8. It's looking like golden goal territory coming up very, very soon.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 1 minute now on the clock, and next one to go in certainly could be a game winner. Tekaz up for the shot, not able to connect. Joshua Squatcher staying with this one, not able to find the second as well as it's cleared away. Tekaz, the shot, the pass from Nibra. It finds the back of the net. Mirage are not done just yet as they find and retake the lead.
Yeah, this time Nibra with the space, makes the calculation, finds Tech upfield. The connection comes through, second time in a row, an absolute bullet from Tech. 45 seconds to go, Mirage have turned the tables.
Now they have to play strong on the defensive end. They can't let anything past them right now. And of course, on the other side of things, they've got to be able to stay strong. Nibra gets the ball past him. He's playing versus a man with no boost, though. Bouncing over top of the middle. Vegas able to clear it out to the side. Staying with it is Joshua Squatcher. Looking for the touch over the middle. It's there. Peyton maybe with a shot opportunity, but gonna keep it in the corner. No boost on the opposite side of things. This one's still floating up. 2 players going for that one. Joshua Squatcher still able to keep this one in the zone. 10 seconds now on the clock. Time is winding down. The demo's there. Could be a centering pass here for Peyton. He's looking for the drop. It's there. The shot. It's wide. Deflected away. It's still up inside the box. Maybe another opportunity, but drop down, and Mirage stay alive, and they're going to send us to a Game 5.
Yeah, Mirage coming back strong, staying resilient, breaking that trend of the team scoring first, going on to win the game. They complete the comeback with those 2 quick strikes. Nibra to Tech twice over. And up, down, tried to clutch it out, but that last second shot clangs the bar. And Mirage did not want to let them hang around any longer than they had to. But folks, this is it. Get hype, get loud in the chat. One of these 2 teams is going on to the Grand Championship. It's a winner-take-all, Game 5. 6 on the field, 5 on the clock. Cats, take it away.
Here we go. 5 minutes on the clock, just like you said. And game winner moving on. Peyton already staying with this one. It could be an opportunity. The shot's there. It's followed up instantly. And Vegas takes the opener here for Mirage.
Vegas with the read off the wall. Nibra gets that little roof drop down. And I think it would have been just a little bit wide to the left, so Vegas following in with the cleanup, the give-and-go play on the kickoff. 9 seconds, 1 goal. That's how you want to start it for Mirage.
And you couldn't be more happy about that start, especially coming off the previous game. It's about the momentum right now. It's about, can you roll into the next game? Can you completely take your way and have it? Vegas, though, staying with it, looking for that pass over the middle, or maybe a shot in his own. It's bounced over top of Tekaz, and he's able to keep it inside the zone as Vegas finds the demo, looking for a pass, but Nibra stays with it. Bacony up off the top ropes, not able to find anything as Tekaz interrupts that one, but it's still in the corner here. Slowly looking for that goal, but that shot's wide. And up, down, left, right, want to find the equalizer, and they want to find it quick. There's no need for themselves to stall out some extra time right now.
Right, because the longer you're behind, the more you feel like you're chasing the game, the more you start taking unnecessary risks. There is more time than you need to get this goal here. Just play your game and don't let Mirage live rent-free in your heads.
Yeah, Vegas with a big demo slows down the attack there from Josher Squasher as well. But this could be another opportunity. It's been in the offensive zone of Mirage for quite some time, but they've been able to hold strong on the defensive side of things. Great touch, going to keep it in the zone. Nebra with the follow-up. This is bouncing over the middle. Tekka's looking for the shot, but unable to connect. Another centering pass, potentially, as Bacony is actually just going to stay with this one. Passed out to Josher Squasher as well. Tekka's off the top ropes, goes coast to coast. Still looking for that opportunity. Haven't been able to find the pass just yet. Still floating over the middle, able to push it past one defender, but it's Peyton to keep it inside the zone with the help of Bacony. And looking for that centering pass, it could be there, but Tekka is showing some excellent ball control and able to clear it out the zone.
Yeah, and the demo's almost just like the faucet has been shut off. We have not seen the same level of demos in this game as we did in the last one. A lot more finesse. The hands plays as Tekka's double post and out.
And Tekka's has got to be mad about that one. Just barely not able to connect and almost able to give his team a 2-0 lead, but unfortunately not able to do it though. Vegas with the shot. It's a laser past the defender. Barely any time to react. And Mirage taking a 2-0 lead here in Game 5.
Yeah, and you could tell Peyton wanted that back. I'm not sure if they didn't have the boost or just missed the launch there, but you could see that ball just whipping past the front of their car, just out of reach. And Vegas makes no mistake on that one. As you said, laser from midfield down. It's doubled the lead for Mirage as we're getting down to about 2 minutes left in this Game 5.
Yeah, been up, down, left, right. If they want a chance at this one, have got to score soon. You don't want to go into that final minute still with 0 goals to your name. It's hurtful for the momentum. It's hurtful for just about everything. The touch is there, and Nebra giving away the ball, leaving potentially an opportunity, but it's cleared up to the top side. Bacony going to chase this one down, grabs the boost on the backside of his. Tekka's puts a shot on net, but that one goes high. Bacony trying to stay with this one, but Mirage playing fantastic with the possession right now. This one goes just past the net, and Tekka's potentially looking for that read, but opting not to go for it. Deflected away once again. Vegas looking to stay with it. Unable to do so. Cleared out to the other corner. And now a potential for up, down, left, right. The shot's there, but Nebra there as well. And now going the other way is Mirage.
Yeah, it was a lot of net to shoot at, but Nebra comes across like a streak and absolutely robs that one away. And so it is still a clean sheet for Mirage, 2-0 going into the final minute. We've seen Mirage make comebacks in these series tonight. We haven't seen that out of up, down. They're gonna have to do it here. They need 2 to come back here and force overtime.
Yeah, and Mirage on the defensive side of things have been fantastic this game, not letting anything past them so far. And even though they're up 2-0, they're still looking for more offense. You got to be careful about the door that leaves open on the backside, but when you're doing things like this, when you know up, down, left, right have to play aggressive, you are just killing time off the clock, and that's going to work perfect for you. Josher Squasher trying to go down the opposite side of the field. Peyton with the pass, but it's too far back, and Bacony isn't able to find the touch he wants. Nebra takes control, passing it over the middle. Josher Squasher's up, and he's able to capitalize. He makes it a 2-1 game, cutting the deficit in half, and 1 goal separates these two teams with 20 seconds left.
Josher Squasher has been the offensive opportunist for up, down. Had a hat trick earlier in the series. Has had a lot of goals in for up, down. Seems to be their go-to guy on the attack. Gets it done here, but they're going to need at least one more clutch moment in the final 15. And Mirage not about to have any of it.
Able to beat Vegas, but he's got no boost. Tekka's taking it slow. Peyton off the top wall, looking for the pass. It's dropping down in front of the net. The shot's there, but Tekka's with the clear, and he's sending it down the opposite side of the field. Are they going to be able to keep it up is the question. Deflected. Peyton to keep it up. Josher Squasher with the touch. Might be looking for a pinch in the corner. Indeed, he finds it. Not able to keep it up, though, is Bacony. And Mirage take the victory. Move onward to the grand finals here in Game 5.
And that might have been a little bit of a mistake, going for the pinch, wanting to get it in deep and move that ball, but his teammates were actually further back than he was. So that gave Mirage all 3 players around the ball able to spike it down. A hard-fought series by both teams, but just been those little extra executions that Mirage made and Up Down wasn't able to. Mirage coming out victorious. They will appear in the Grand Championships, and they will have that one-game advantage.
Yeah, Mirage, of course, coming out swinging right there, able to play strong on the defensive side of the ball as well, not letting Up Down score until we were under that 1 minute marker. That was so crucial. That slowed down the offense, that slowed down the opportunities from Up Down, and just like that, Mirage, of course, take the series.
That they do, so they'll have a little bit of a respite while we wrap up the losers bracket. We're going to be switching over in a minute. We're going to get a fresh set of casters coming around to take you through the losers final and the grand championship. So for Cats and myself, Scotty P, thank you for joining us. Stick around after a quick break. Losers final coming up. This is Bandits on Wheels.
A couple milli now, I'm causing a commotion. I've been coasting, hear my name around the world like an explosion.
We are the apocalypse, and a path that keeps us floating. As we fly above the stars, the hype won't scare us falling. So rise up. I'm too great to be landed. Rise up. We're too great to be standing.
They never gonna stop us, fly by them like choppers. Better cut those risks, cold blood in my fists, we fire starters. Let's go. One out of a million will reach those heights. Always had a feeling that I won't deny that work. Never could toss. Look at my eyes, I'm on the rocks. Rise.
chance. Live for the risks in this moment. Take my hand and break my heart. I'll never walk this road again. Stumbling steps grow to a dance where things change forever. There's no regrets, only the past. Will I change? Never. So swing me around, take me down. You won't break me, I'm too strong. Keep saying it wrong, I'll play along, but I will never be a victim. So swing me around, take me down. You won't break me, I'm too strong. Keep saying it wrong, I'll play along, but I will never be a victim. Never be a We barely know you hurt. I grow, I rock, you roll, we steal the show. I lock, you load, we lose control. I won't be held responsible. Run to the hills, leave love behind. Let's lose all concepts of time. I'll take yours and make it mine. Loving me, myself, and I. So swing me around, take me down. You won't break me, I'm too strong. Keep saying it wrong, I'll play along, but I will never be a victim. So swing me around, take me down. You won't break me, I'm too strong. Keep saying it wrong, I'll play along, but I will never be a victim. Never be a
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Tactical Banditry and GW Esports Bandits on Wheels. This is going to be a quick intro because the players went ahead and just joined the pitch. I'm Mr. Bepic. Joined with me is Xandar. And Xandar, as we get into this gameplay, tell us a little bit about these two teams that have quickly gotten into this series.
Oh, we recently just saw Up, Down, Left, Right have a disappointing finish against Mirage, but they're hoping to get the revenge story for themselves, trying to get it back. But Empire with Cynical trying to deny that dream with the opening goal going in their way.
Yeah, Empire, you know, they played this Up, Down, Left, Right squad in the winter semifinals just a little bit ago, and they were swept in a best of three. So we'll see if history repeats itself. This is already a good start for this Empire squad, and trying to double up now. It's a big miss by Peyton, a misread on the back wall, and fortunately they will escape without conceding a goal. But Empire looking good at the moment. Mizu's going to keep the ball in the orange half. Bacony gets it around Cynical, but not around Storm. Midfield being controlled at the moment by this Empire squad, trying to double up as soon as possible, not wanting to go down in a clean 2-0 as they did earlier.
I would certainly not want to, but the way that Empire's playing, Cynical doing it once again. The passes from Storm are so crisp, and you look at the double tap straight down to Cynical to guarantee a shot on net, and up by 2 quickly in 60 seconds. It is all done and over very quickly.
It's one thing to hit a double tap and send it on net, but it's another thing to hit your teammate in stride like that pass did right there. So Empire, they will double up early, and this is a dream start in this best of three. The winner trying to take on Mirage. Up, Down, Left, Right had that opportunity earlier, but not this Empire squad that is firing on all cylinders at the moment, trying to take this series in 2. Bacony, though, trying to strike back. And it's a pass out. Cynical trying to dink it on net. Can't find the read, and Joshua Squasher will collect. Trying to break out, but denied by Mizu. Cynical can also do some midfield denial for this Empire squad. Just trying to keep this ball in the orange half as much as possible. Trying to control this match as much as they can. Joshua Squasher has other ideas. They get it center, shut down quickly by the goal line defense of Empire. And then just like that, Empire right back into offense. They are controlling the possession in these first 2 minutes handily, Xandar, and it's going to be up to Up, Down, Left, Right to start shutting them down.
They need to shut down every part of their game. They nearly did it. Cynical, every part of the pitch, he is represented. Defense, offense, midfield, he is there when you need him, and he did it once again. But really what we were talking about, it's been a lot of just Empire having the control of the pitch, and they do whatever they want. But it does not matter with Peyton scoring a goal for up, down, left, right.
Yeah, control the pitch as much as you want, but this is Rocket League, and if you lose 2 or 3 challenges straight, you're going to concede most of the time, especially at this level, and that's what happened right there, up, down, left, right, just strung together a couple of good challenges. And so 2-1 now the scoreline. We'll see how Empire responds here, but they're going to have to respond in defense. First of all, Mizu trying to carry it out, but is denied by Peyton. Cynical off the corner wall, only as far as Joshua Squasher, passing down to Bacony. Bacony had a 58 with Cynical, and the 50 really didn't go anywhere but into the possession of Storm. So, Empire off the back wall now with Mizu up. Gonna send it downwards into the orange box, but there is no one there for the read. Cynical collects it out of the orange corner, and will allow Bacony to send it out to Mizu, doing his dirty work for him. But nothing yet at the moment. It's just trying to take this midfield ball and keep it in the opponent's half. Right now, the advantage on Empire's side a little bit, but that could change. And Xandar, we're in a bit of a stalemate at this moment.
Stalemate indeed. You're really trying to get the king to force a checkmate, and right now they do not want to be checkmated. They want to be free. And right now, they seem to want it, but can they have it is the question. Can they have it, or do they absolutely need it? And they do need it right now.
Oh.
A shot on target going to be denied, but you see it every single time. Empire's in the face of the defense, not allowing any space for them to get the clear or a possible save out, and they are there in a flash of time.
Yes, they are, and you got to do that to control possession, as Empire has been doing in this game. And now going for a bump, Mizu gets Joshua Squasher. That opens up the back line of up, down, left, right for a second. That'll allow Empire to keep the ball in the orange half, just camped out at the midfield line this team is, and it's resulting in a lot of time wasting. Good collection by Storm out to Mizu, a perfect find to fire the ball towards the orange net. Now a chance for Storm, but they missed a touch. Mizu the same, although they will be 50'd out to the side. Bacony finally a booming clear to Joshua Squash. You get the shot on net, saved by Mizu. They fire that ball out to the side, but they're not out of danger yet. Bacony trying to pre-flip that ball and keep it into the blue half. Joshua Squasher, along with Bacony, can't win that ball out of the blue corner, and Empire will break out. Cynical trying to get it around 2. They cannot. Bacony wins that and gets a bump on Mizu. Still continues up for that ball and gets a touch into the orange corner. Empire doing a great job of wasting time right now. The clock has hit 0. 0-second play is needed, and it will not be found. Up, down, left, right has conceded game 1 to the team they swept earlier. Empire,
you did it again, and now you took down one of the top dogs. They took Mirage to game 5 up there in the winners finals, and now they're looking to make their own way again, running the lower bracket and getting their way up against Mirage, which would be an ultra classic here at Tactical Banditry. But certainly we like to see a little bit of a revenge story as well. Those are always an interesting story to be told. But when you're a team like Empire, you don't let the gas pedal get too light. It's not too much brake. It's not too much gas. It's just the right amount, and they have found that here tonight.
yeah, I'm sure they would have liked to have scored more goals on their 7 opportunities, but the defensive up, down, left, right was keeping those wicked shots at bay, and that is how they made it a 1-goal affair. Heading into the final couple of minutes in this game, we'll see if game 2 is just as close as we take the pitch a second time in this series. Empire trying to do to their opponent right now what up, down, left, right did to them earlier in the winner's side of the bracket. Game 2 underway now, and off the kickoff, we are going to see the ball go fairly neutral. Storm collects and fires that on net. That was a perfectly executed cheat-up play by Empire, and they will strike first yet again.
3 seconds gone off the clock. Storm, like you said, the cheat up It works 9 out of the 10 times, and that was one of the very 9 of the 10 times. So once again, Empire strikes first. Sorry, I had to do it. I just recognized that, but sorry, Bepic. But Mizu's gonna strike twice.
Yep, and with help from Storm here, just a couple of beats. The players of up, down, left, right weren't quite set from the kickoff yet, and Empire took full advantage. So 2 kickoffs go the way of Empire, and they have put themselves in prime position to book a date with Mirage in just about 10 minutes time. We'll see if they can hold on to this lead, or if it will be the opponents of Empire that will do the striking back. Though Storm gonna try to put this one on net. I don't think they had enough boost or control to get that one in, and Mizu trying to force it into the back of the orange net. It won't work out, but Empire does hang on to the ball, and you can do as well in defense as you want to if you're up, down, left, right at the moment, but they need goals, and there's plenty of time to score them. But if Empire starts controlling the possession as well as they were in game 1, it's going to be difficult for up, down, left, right to get back into this game.
It certainly will. They've tried to pull out all the stops, and then it's just being countered every time by Empire. You see them trying a little bit. They come in with the bump. They're looking for the double by Peyton. And then they take their time here, and then the defense is just too strong by Empire. They don't let anything get too close to the front of the box for that solid shot to come through. And it just is a magical defense of Empire. They have found their direction, and now they would like to keep the direction that they're going because it is a victory one.
Yes, it is, and when you score 2 quick kickoff goals, that is a winning formula. But up, down, left, right has hit back. They get their first of game 2. That's a great 50 by Bacon to set that up.
Peyton, what a position there. You did it very precise. You stood at the top of the box. You did not challenge too early or too late. You got there at the right time, and it turned out to be a goal. Closes it down to 1. Not even 2 minutes have gone by, and you're sitting pretty high up, looking to tie it up quickly, but it is denied once again by Empire.
Empire's defense, they've conceded 1. They can certainly concede again. Up, down, left, right, trying to hunt for that concession sooner rather than later. And right now with the ball in the orange half, they are doing well to find that soon. Peyton goes for a bump off the back wall, and Mizu, I don't think the bump forced them to miss, but they did nonetheless. It didn't matter. They still found the clear out, but Joshua Squasher trying to get right back into offense for up, down, left, right. Peyton gonna help out, going for a crazy double tap off the side wall. Not gonna find it, and Mizu will doink it as far as Joshua Squasher will allow it. Finally, a substantial clear for Empire all the way to the orange goal line, but then Peyton putting it right back into the blue half with a stellar pinch. And right now, we're back to kind of that stalemate that we found ourselves in halfway through game 1, where these two teams weren't really finding any solid shots on net, but they were finding some pretty deadly clears just back and forth into each other's half over and over again.
Everything from these teams is deadly. Every single time it even approaches your net, doesn't even have to really go far into the box. It just has to lurk around there. It is so dangerous between these two teams, and especially with all these demos flying on around, you have to be concerned and aware of where your car is positioned at, because you may be taken right off the pitch. It's a great opportunity, but Josh, you're just going to get blocked out. And the opportunities are still there for up, down, left, right, but it's just knocked away every single time. And then the defense is not strong enough, and the 2-goal lead is brought back into play by Empire.
Up, down, left, right was doing such a great job of keeping Empire out of offense, and then all of a sudden, on a transition play for Empire, they win a couple of challenges in a row, and they score their 3rd goal of this game, get their insurance back, and with 90 seconds left, that was perfect timing. And Cynical, it's not enough for them, apparently, going for a crazy solo play, couldn't quite find it, but Empire, now where they want to be, in offense. With that bump play, Storm's going to have free pickings of whatever shot they want to put on the orange net, and Empire get a 4th.
They really want to clean this one up fast and send them straight back into the grand finals. They're doing it perfectly here. It's a fabulous game by them. Not exactly the same said for up, down, left, right. They battled against Mirage, but now you face a more difficult opponent, it seems, that you can't seem to keep up with the pace and just the awareness that is made by Empire every single time they have control of the ball. It has a purpose whenever they have it in their grasp, and they've been using it every single chance they are given.
Yeah, now we're out of the realm of thought where those kickoff goals shaped this game, because even without those 2 kickoff goals, Empire would still be leading. It's just the defense of Empire holding up, down, left, right at bay for the most part. Peyton's going to put a second goal in for up, down, left, right, and now my former point is moot. With 40 seconds left, Empire did get those kickoff goals earlier on, so they're still up by 2. No fear, Empire fans. Up, down, left, right's going to strike back, but they still need 2 in these last 40 seconds.
Momentum could shift on a dime, and if you're not aware of it, it can hurt you in the rear end. And right now, it might be hurting Empire. There's a chance right there, looking for the net, looking for the corner. Can it put it in? No, it's denied off the post. That is unfortunate, and that might be the killer for game 2.
Oh, you saw Josher Squasher just sitting there in the blue box, and now Empire's gonna put in a 4th. That will be it. Josher Squasher has left the match after they missed that open net. Up, down, left, right did. Josher Squasher just sit there. That's the esports equivalent, the Rocket League equivalent of just kind of sitting down on a soccer pitch or a baseball diamond with your head in your hands because you just made a game-losing play. And so we do see Empire. They're gonna book a date with Mirage at the Grand Finals, Xandar, and they did it in stellar fashion here in this losers finals.
They certainly did, and I think Mirage might be expecting chocolates and a rose. And if they don't bring that with them, they are going to be denied again. They will be down 1 game. Mirage will come into that one with the 1 game advantage. But of course, the momentum is on the side of Empire. It wouldn't be on any other direction besides there. Mirage got a little bit cold since they did not play. Yeah. So hopefully they're staying warm. Hopefully they're staying composed. So that could be the downfall between either winning or losing in that grand finals.
Yeah, I don't think Empire is going to be bringing a rose and chocolates to this kind of date. I think more of a ferocious attitude, maybe, but we're going to have to see what they do end up bringing to this grand finals date in just a little bit. We're going to throw it to a quick break as we get Mirage and Empire in their final lobby of the night. We're going to see a winner in just a little bit, but stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this grand finals. This is Bandits on Wheels, and we'll be right back.
A tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster. A reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you cover up my bruises and battle scars, but it always ends the same. Can't bear the things I've had to face. Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came. I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread with the angels. Fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone. So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. Oh, they say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane, and they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain. Some things never change, never change. Oh, redemption never came.
You make me move, you make me dance, you make my heart beat super fast. You lift me up, you make me laugh. Baby, you're the best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. Best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. Best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. You make my heart beat super fast. Super fast. Super fast.
You make my heart beat super fast.
What does love feel like? What does love feel like? You're the best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. Best I ever had. You're the best I ever had. Best I ever had. You're the best.
Welcome back to Tactical Banditry and GameWorks Esports Bandits on Wheels tournament. I'm Mr. Bepic, of course, and join with me again is the wonderful Xandar. Xandar, how you doing?
I'm doing great once again. We have a classic matchup here, Bepic. Empire and Mirage. It's no more classic than Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. It is such a classical matchup between these two. It's utter rivals, but such great of friends outside of this game. They battle each other out in the end, but certainly the gladiators do turn around and do show great sportsmanship in the end.
Yes, indeed. All of the famous authors of the turn of the 20th century have written about the Empire Mirage battles, and this grand finals will be the latest addition to a long line of those stories. These two squads have not yet met in this tournament, but Empire did take down the last team to play Mirage, who took them to 5 games up, down, left, right, made a thrilling winners finals. But Mirage did win that series to book their spot in this grand finals with a 1-game advantage. So Empire going to have to overcome that. But after we saw them perform in the last series, I have no doubts that they will be able to handle a disadvantage to start us off here, though Mirage making things a little dangerous for Empire there. A great bump, and now a flick off by Tekaz, forcing a last-second save out of Mizu. Mirage has come out firing despite that extended break, which, I mean, you alluded to the fact that they might be coming out cold here. I don't think that's the case.
I just made that point just so Empire maybe feel a little bit more comfortable, but I've seen Mirage numerous times. They never come into a matchup cold. They're always blazing hot, especially at the start of a matchup. They know when the pressure is high, and they know when the pressure may be low, and everything can switch on a dime, and it will certainly. But 60 seconds gone by, still a 0-0 scoreline, so it is going to be an epic 4 games.
Yes, it will indeed, and Mirage still yet to start us off here with a goal, which is a little surprising considering how they started out. But Tekaz trying to save that, sets up Vegas, who slow plays a shot towards net, gets Mizu and Cynical both to jump for that one, but they do get the save. No follow-up for Mirage, and Empire breaks out temporarily. Tekaz, though, right back into the Empire half, and Nibra gonna help out. A couple of 50s back and forth, won by Mirage, and so they will... Well, they should have controlled possession, but Cynical breaking out spectacularly. Now Mirage going to have to do the same. We're back into that little bit of a stalemate where these two teams are fighting for positioning, Xandar. We had an early advantage towards Mirage, but now we're getting that feeling out period as Tekaz, of course, fires one on net. That is usually typical for a game 1 of a series. In this case, it's game 2. But it's a back and forth at the moment to take advantage of this midfield line.
Certainly the midfield is going to be one of the biggest factors here, as well as pace, speed, everything that goes into a game like Rocket League. But even mechanics cannot stop what Mizu just put up right there. Pass straight to himself in the air. Made it seem like he was going to get a touch up in the air, but yet lets it drop down, gets the pinch on the ground. And now Empire starts off the scoring.
Well, their defense paved the way for their offense, and Tekaz, a strange back wall touch by Empire, put a shot on target there, and well, it was barely knocked away by the Empire defense. They almost equalized immediately after conceding. Though Empire back in the driver's seat here, making things a little strange for this Mirage squad in defense, but Mirage does hold on, and now it's their turn to play offense. Vegas passed out center, but only Nibra, while rotating out, was there there to receive that pass. And Empire trying to keep control of it. Cynical gonna fire that one on net. Nibra again with a diving save across the net. Mirage has had so many diving saves like that in this game so far. It's a wonder how Empire is only up by 1.
It certainly is surprising. You see every single one of the shots when they want them to come in like a rocket. And that last shot did come in just like a rocket. It was a blazing fire of speed, but certainly everything can be countered here in Rocket League. And especially when you know a team as well as these two, they know each other, they know exactly what they're going to try to pull off. So you have to change up a few things, either slow it up, because you're not expecting teams like this. You're going to go 100%, and then the pace just needs to shift a little bit, and then you could catch out the opposition on a counterattack, or just shoot a top corner like Cynical and give your team a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, there's a bit of a pace change for you. Storm, instead of firing one on net, is going to slow play it out center to the waiting Cynical, who's going to pump one at the top left corner of that Mirage net. And so Empire do double up. They are continuing their reign of terror right now that they started in the up, down, left, right series just moments ago, and now 2-0 up against Mirage. Cynical trying to make it 3-0 off the back wall. Missed a touch, and Nibra there for the read. Fortunate they were, because Mizu was waiting in the wings. Storm with a great save near post from a shot by Tekaz. Almost had the angle Tekaz did, but the defense denies. Empire just has to hang on for 30 seconds longer, and this is the place to be doing it, in Mirage's half. No Mirage is going to break out, fires one off the back wall. That's there. Shot will be wide. Vegas couldn't find the read, and perhaps Mirage, I mean, they were putting deadly shots on net earlier, but now they're a bit off. And that perhaps that pass can change. No, the shot again off. Xandar, I think Mirage is a bit cold right now.
They definitely have chilled off a little bit. And they maybe are just trying a little bit too hard. They think they know what Empire's trying to plan. They do get one for the road, so at least you have something to carry on your back into game. Technically number 3, but we consider game 2 of actual played games. But really, Epic, it can go either direction. It's now a tied series. It's on an even playing field. So it's just a best of 3 to finish off the night. It's a great way to finish it off, but whoever gets this next one, like it's been said before, it is so vital to put your opponent on match point when the stakes are this high, especially when you're competing for a portion of the $300 prize pool.
That's exactly right. And Empire looking to put Mirage on match point in this next game. Mirage, of course, only has to win 2 games in this series, so I'm sure they're not all that concerned about dropping game 1. At the very least, they got a little bit of momentum heading into this next game with that last goal. But, you know, take it with a grain of salt if you're Empire, because Mizu was just sitting still on the pitch. They knew they had won game 1, and that Mirage, well, if they score, who cares? We'll just beat them again in the next game. So we'll see if that mindset pays off for Empire. They put the same amount of shots on that Mirage did, so the possession was about even, but we did see several good opportunities for Mirage go off target. If their shooting starts ramping up, Xandar, I think they're going to have a much better chance of taking a game.
They certainly would. Of course, the more shots you take, the better your chances are of putting one into the back of the net. But when you're having to play a team like Empire or Mirage, not every shot is exactly how you plan it to be. You expect it to either be a little bit faster, a little bit slower, or you expect it just to go one direction, but it gets turned around or redirected into another. So everything is on high hopes, but then the reads come out by Vegas. Everything goes out the window.
On that counterattack play, Vegas didn't flinch for a second when the shot was off target. They continued towards the center of the net to read it off the post, and a beautiful play by Mirage. Those are the types of plays that can swing series, because that can put the doubts in Empire's heads here, letting Mirage get a counterattack play off like that. We'll see if it does impact their mentality here, but these are stellar players that have played at the highest level for a while now. They're not going to let one goal like that affect their mentality too much. Maybe 2. Tekaz puts a shot just high, and now Nebra, going to do the same. Vegas trying to do the same, but they will be denied even a shot on net, and Empire clears the zone for now, as Tekaz has 50 boost to work with here. I think they got their flip. Yes, they will. They're going to try and put that one on net. Cynical will deny it. Nebra off the ceiling. Gonna set up Vegas, but the defense, again, doing well enough to hold Mirage at bay at the moment. They're trying to get crafty with their shots. Nebra, a backwards wave dash shot. Still couldn't fool Empire. And on the other end, Tekaz denying a potential pass by Mizu off the Mirage back wall, and now Mirage into offense. Tekaz from the corner wall, shot just wide. Cynical gonna break out, but is bumped off the ball, and Empire, their defense is holding on by a thread at the moment, and Mirage, they are itching to double up here, Xandar. I don't know how long Empire can hold this squad off.
They would certainly like to double up that score and then make Empire suffer a little bit more. I just noticed once Mirage has taken control of the ball, they take their time until they get into the offensive half. Then they pick up the pace. It goes from like 70% to 100%, and it flips on a switch. And if you can do that consistently, then everything can work out. But then the defense also has to work out, just like Vegas, and he does knock that one away.
Yeah, mixing up a pace can definitely do well to keep your opponents on their toes. And I like the aggression there to get the demo in the Mirage net, but the shot needs to be on target. Empire missing an opportunity right there. Now on the other end, Tekaz puts one towards the blue net, but Mizu will be there. Empire holds on yet again. Now what can they do in this counterattack? Storm is 100. Weaver bumps them off of it. Now Mirage going to carry it out again. Once you, like you said, they just control it out of defense spectacularly and in a controlled manner. Now on offense, well, that was a bit slower there. They didn't fire one towards the center, but Mirage, they continue to hunt for their second goal, and well, they're not going to find it before Empire finds a first. Storm on the counterattack puts one in an open net.
You can't do that. I know what you were trying, Vegas. You're trying to pick the boost up. Of course, as a Rocket Leaguer, boost over ball is the mindset, but not in that moment. Not when the stakes are this high and this much money is on the line. You cannot be worrying about boost. If you just pick up a few pads, you may have gotten back there or would have just stayed a little bit farther back and not open up the net like that. And with just under 2 minutes now in game number 3, it could restart an entirely different Empire team that could end up taking this one from behind. But the way that Mirage has been playing all game long, it will be a hard task to pull off.
Yeah, especially when Tekaz is putting pretty shots near their teammates like that. That one a little bit too far out in front, but for how they got that with the momentum was beautiful. Tekaz, utter artwork. And that transition play out of Mirage might be the same off the back wall. That's a little awkward for Storm. They allowed the ball to get too far out in front of them with not enough boost, and Cynical just not ready for a misplay like that. And so Empire gets punished. Tekaz will be credited with their first goal of game number 3, and Mirage strike back.
I believe it was Storm and I think Mizu were both in the corner. They're kind of tangled up on one another, which caused a little bit of like just messiness in the backfield, which then allowed a little bit of just readable positioning, and things have just they've kind of racked up here in the just physical play on both sides of the pitch. But really, it seems like Empire's just wanting to open up more space, get this one tied up, and maybe send us to a possible overtime.
Not if Mirage did anything to say about it. There was a missed opportunity there. The shot just barely off. Good setup, though. And again, the setup going to be nice. Tekaz down to Vegas, and Vegas shot off once again. Mirage shooting accuracy continues to plague this team. But with their lead here, they just have to hang on for 10 more seconds. Shot on, saved by Tekaz. Nickel gonna fire one towards the center. Ooh. A slow shot out of Storm will be read sufficiently by Mirage, and they will clear the zone. And that's the touch you want there if you're Cynical. Too strong on 0 seconds, and Mirage will take their series lead from Empire's clutches.
You take it right out of the hands of Empire in that final seconds. It's a little bit unfortunate to see from Empire, but you can pull back. You can send us to a Game 5 decider. I know you have it in your wheelhouse, but you're playing against a team like Mirage. You know them very well. You know the way that they can play, how fast, how methodical, just how technical they can be on the pitch. Like I was talking about, the pace shifted all around. Defense was a little bit slower, little bit more technical. Then once they got up in the offensive end, it was go, 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 go. And then it goes into the back of the net just like that. So that's how fast you got to turn around on those counterattacks. And it worked out for Mirage in the end of game number 3.
Yes, it did. A couple of clutch shots, and then followed by clutch defending, of course, is going to do it for Mirage here. They will take their series advantage back. So Game 4 on the horizon. Empire, they need this one, or they will be dropping the grand finals, of course, to Mirage, who will, as they've done so many times here with Bandits on Wheels, take home the lion's share of the prize pool. So what do Cynical, Storm, and Mizu have to do to break down Mirage's defense? They've only put 1 or 2 on the board. It's been a low-scoring affair in this series, Xandar. How can Empire break open Mirage's defense, and perhaps for Mirage the same?
Well, first you gotta scramble the defense. You have to crack open the egg, and you nearly did it right there with the demo. You found the crack in the defense. You found exactly right where the threshold has been holding out on you, but it cannot be pulled off in that moment. But the turnaround is nearly through, too slow, and Storm does get the save.
Oh, and Mizu gonna follow up that shot with a save. That was close for Empire. Clutch saves from both teams continue to be deciding factors in these games, and Mirage gonna force Empire into another clutch save, though I don't think there are any defenders back to make that clutch save. So Mirage on an open net, they won the midfield outright in that play, and they get rewarded for it.
The pass directly at the midfield player. Then Vegas, all you have to do is get the simple read off the ceiling. He does it, and it goes into the net. 1-0 in Mirage, but another open goal. Ticos does get it from the midfield line. So unfortunate from Empire, but it can be turned around on the flip of a switch by Empire if they want to have a chance at taking down Mirage in Game 4.
Tech Gods read Cynical's pass perfectly. And so Mirage get another one. This is a dream start for them. Tech Gods had to rush back for that save. Storm almost got one back for Empire. But if you're Empire, you can't panic just yet. Although maybe you should with Nibra bearing down on you like that. They don't. They will find the save. And now the counterattack play is on. Storm, 100 boosts to work with. But Vegas gets back and makes things a little weird for Storm and Empire. And Empire just needs some offense right now. They have not had an extended stay, and miscommunications like that aren't going to help. Mirage will find a third. Vegas turtling into that shot right there, and if that isn't a tilter for Empire, then I don't know what is, because while they have a ton of time left, Mirage have scored 3 easy ones, and that's a huge hole for Empire to dig their way out of.
Get out the shovel, get out the pick. There is so much dirt that needs to be cleared and filled right into these holes. But it's just too much right now for Empire to handle. They need to take control of this game very quickly. Still plenty of time on the clock, like we've been saying. Yet it's still not going in their favor. They are getting caught out on defense. And then again, when they're actually on offense, they don't rotate fully. They only send the person maybe to the halfway line, and then you know that Mirage is going to come out in a blazing fire when they have the opportunity. That was a great pass, though. Cynical cannot read it, and it still stays 3-0.
Yes, it does. Mirage, they want that fourth. They want to just stamp their foot down on the neck of Empire here, and there it is. Nibra puts in a fourth for Mirage, and well, that's halftime, and you know, I'm a big believer in whatever your opponent does to you in the first half of a game, you can do right back to them in the second half. But this is getting out of hand fast for Empire, and I think they're going to need a goal soon after this one by Mirage. Just get something back on the side of their squad, get something for the mentality of Empire, and they find those somethings in extended stays of offense. So we'll see if Empire can find an extended stay of offense in the Mirage half, or if Mirage is going to keep shutting down Empire as they try to break out like that. That's just a stale 50 right there. Fortunately, Mizu was running interference on Tech Gods, and so Tech Gods couldn't get to the ball in time. But Mirage, they're continuing to play offense here. Storm is kind of sitting on this ball, wasting time. Not what you're going to want to do right now if you are on Empire. I hope for their sake they haven't just accepted the writing on the wall, Xandar, and then that Mirage is going to take this grand finals.
Right now, it seems like they know that Mirage has gotten the royal flush, but yet they are still sitting with a 2-pair, which is never going to win in a poker game that is as flexible as these two teams in a game like Rocket League. They are so methodical. They are so precise in everything that they do. And yet the defense still holds strong. The composure is now destroyed by Nimbra. Yeah, that's certainly going to be the axe in the head, the nail in the coffin. Any other way to say this one is all over, and they did it very, very quickly.
Yeah, Empire was playing about 30 seconds ago. Like the final 2 minutes were just a formality at this point, and now I think they're going to be even more worse for wear. Players going off ceilings. Empire knows this series is done, and Mirage, this is all just a victory lap on the pitch right now. We'll see what they can pull out. Maybe Empire will get one for the road just to feel better about themselves. Good shot on. Cynical tried to stuff it in, but Nebra, the denier of good fortune once again, and then finds the clear out to Vegas. Vegas off the corner wall, finds the read out to Tekaz, and Mirage is just, that's some victory lap right there. A 3-man passing play with the transition, with some stellar reads, and Empire, I apologize, you have to be here for this, as Mirage is going to take this grand finals.
They certainly will. And done in an incredible fashion. They were fabulous and just impractical on the pitch. They do get one for the road, but you're hoping that Mirage does not score another one to give them the Brazil. Be a little bit like disappointing to witness right now, with already how much insult to injury has been happening the entire tournament long, as well now as the grand finals. It could just turn around to be not as joyful as what Empire would like, but you're still coming out with a portion of the money. Mirage, of course, coming out on top. Once again, sometimes you can almost just read off a script when you have a game like this. They do get another shot. They keep trying to make the hopes a little bit stronger. But if you're a fan of Empire, you should not be disappointed. They at least took one game when you're a little bit from behind. But yes, you do get one for the road. Give yourselves a big old clap, because you closed it down to 4.
Yeah, good job, Empire. Good job in this grand finals. I mean, it's no small feat to get here. As Tactical Banditry said in chat, 54 teams competed, and Empire was in the top 2 of those 54. So despite their game 4 thrashing by Mirage, I'm impressed by their performance tonight. And I mean, that game just started off so horribly for Empire, just several bad challenges in a row not going their way. That's one of those, if it's early on in the series, you just write off and you say, well, darn, that didn't go our way. Next game, but there was no next game in this one, and so Empire will be taking home second place tonight. But congrats to Mirage. You are the grand final winners. Once again, I don't know how many times they have won this tournament, but I know Chris, one of our moderators for GameWorks, who pays out the players, he's just got Mirage on speed dial at this point, paying out their share of the prize pools. So congrats to Nebra, Vegas, and Tekaz. They do it again. And Xandar, it was a fun series until Mirage started running away with it here.
Oh, they really do like to run away with it when they can. And they lapped Mirage so many times to guarantee the win. They let them have the one game, made themselves seem so happy and joyful, and then they crushed the dreams, buried them in a big old coffin, and just gave it to them right back. Yet, It's still pretty fantastic to see what they can pull off, and of course, Mirage gets their $165 as their top prize.
Yes, they will. And that's going to do it for us tonight on this GameWorks Esports channel. I hope you all enjoyed the 4 matches that we put on Showcase here and the Mirage eventual victory. But that's going to do it for us. I'm Mr. Bepic. That was Xandar in the booth, and behind the scenes, Pranav, MGOV, our fantastic producer tonight. We all say thank you for tuning in to this spectacular tournament. We wouldn't be putting it on if we didn't know you were going to enjoy it. And that'll be it for tonight. We'll be back here next Thursday, same time, same place, same stellar Rocket League, and we'll see you then.